Okay, good morning, good morning. I think we're live. It says we're live, so that's good. Okay, good morning to everybody. This morning we're going to be talking about forgiveness. So if you know anybody that you need to forgive, this could be a great live video for you to watch. Maybe your significant other, maybe somebody else. Forgiveness is a huge thing for people, and it's a personal experience for each and every one of us. So think about somebody maybe that you've thought about forgiving, but you're just like, forget that, it's too much. You're like, nope, not gonna do it. That person deserves everything they get. Maybe that's you, or maybe you're good at forgiving. Forgiveness is a personal experience for each one of us. There's a couple quotes that I want to share about. One is Oprah Winfrey has a couple different quotes that I love. One is, forgiveness is giving up all hope that the past could have been anything other than what it was. And I think that's a great quote. When we don't forgive someone, I kind of liken it to driving a car and somebody hits you. They're driving a car and they hit your car, and then you keep driving past the accident, and you're looking in the rear view mirror the whole time going, that idiot, he hit me, and what's going to happen when we do that? We're going to end up hitting a lot of other cars on the way while we're focused on the accident that happened how long ago, while we're focused in the rear view mirror going, that so-and-so should have never done that. Also, though, forgiveness comes along with boundaries, because if we do forgive someone, we continue to forgive that person, and then the things that we forgave them for continue to happen, then that's a whole other story. Then we're falling into the realm of boundaries. So forgiveness is a gift that we give ourselves, because when we can forgive others, we can be at peace in our own self. And we don't have to go through that anger. We don't have to go through that resentment. We don't have to go through all those feelings of reliving that pain that happened in the moment. But also, if we forgive someone and they continue to do that thing, they continue to treat us in the way that we're not comfortable with, and we continue to be in that situation, then we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to take a look at that. And everybody has a personal experience with forgiveness. Some people are able to forgive others easily and set boundaries easily, and others aren't, and it's a challenge either way. So wherever you're at in your walk, I support you. I send you well wishes of learning how to forgive yourself and others, to give yourself the peace that comes along with that, because it is a very peaceful thing. The other quote that Oprah Winfrey said was, true forgiveness is being able to say thank you for that experience. I think that is like, if you're to that level, then I bow to you, because that's pretty crazy if you can say thank you for an experience in the past. Of something that you felt pain from, that hurt you. Let's see what else. I have some things written down. If I don't have any comments here, if somebody wrote in earlier, I said to write something in. They said every situation is to be understood. This is about forgiveness. If you understand, this is from Brendan. Let me see if I can get this. Hopefully you can still see me. Every situation is to be understood. If you understand the situation, you'll find there's nothing requiring forgiveness. Forgiveness avoids accepting the message and making the necessary changes. And I found something that kind of related to that a little bit, and it says this. Usually if there's a repeated desire to forgive someone, there's a need to evaluate boundaries in that relationship. And I'm thinking, I tried to ask him for a little more clarity on that for Brendan. I don't know if he's here today, but I'm thinking that that's what he meant by that. So it's like, forgiveness comes from something where we didn't know we needed to have a boundary. when that comes up. So if we have a repeated situation that we are like, hey, I need to forgive this person, then maybe that's somewhere we need to look at, that we need to put up a boundary. And then somebody else, Donovan says here, you can forgive but never forget. That's very true. We can forgive, but we can never forget. And if we try to forget, I don't know, maybe there are some people out there that can forget. But I think forgiveness is an acceptance. You know, it's an acceptance of allowing ourselves to be at peace. And sometimes, to be able to do that, we have to put a boundary in place. And sometimes to be able to do that, we have to, it's all into the individual person and what we can withstand, what we can deal with, and how much compassion and understanding we can have for another person and understand their suffering and their space. But I just wanted to have a little chat today. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the comment box. I'd love to have a conversation about anything you want to talk about your most precious relationship. I'd love to have a conversation about it. I'm very passionate about this stuff. I'm learning everything I can to be able to help you and myself in my relationship with my wife, continuing to grow, and hopefully we all can grow together. I appreciate your time today. I hope you got something valuable from this message, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Take care.